Internet marketers, how to build an online presence. Although many things have changed in recent years, especially with the new technology that has transformed how we live our lives, human beings have not. When it comes to doing business with someone, all the latest gadgets in the world will not help us if our potential customer does not like or trust us. Not long ago, the only option for buyers would have been to go to the shop or factory outlet, spend time looking around and decide whether to buy there or try somewhere else. If the sales representative was knowledgeable and helpful without being too forceful, they might well have gone ahead with the purchase, especially if the alternative was to walk or drive elsewhere. Now we may still go and see a product before we buy it, but often we will go online and search for the item first. This means that we can check on availability and price at various outlets before we have even left home. We will also have a good idea of what we want before we go into the sales arena. So, when using the internet to run an online business or to bolster a traditional one, we need to think about what customers are looking for when they search on the web for our product, and this needs to be reflected in our online presence. The website does not have to be anything too complicated. In fact, the simpler it is, often the easier it is for people to find what they are looking for. You need to think about the keywords that someone would search under to find your product and ensure that these appear on your site. If you have a physical business, the town or city needs to be stated. This sounds very obvious, but it could easily be overlooked. For example, Joe Blogs, your local Newberry baker. If you are involved in something like making money online, the geographical location will not matter, but you need to ensure that the relevant keywords still appear. One of the most important aspects of internet marketing is that you introduce yourself to those searching online. People need to know that you and your product exist. If you expect customers to buy from you, they also need to know that you can be contacted. So make sure that you provide an address, telephone number, and email details in your site. You will need to spend time building trust with your potential customer, as you need to remember that this person initially knows nothing about you. So it is also a good idea to have an About Me section on your website. This will allow people to know a bit about your background, your past working experience, and your expertise in your current business. It also helps if you can add a welcoming video to your site. This means that they will see you as a real person and not just a name on the web. You will know when you have built a successful online presence, as your customers will feel that they are dealing with that knowledgeable and helpful sales representative they once met in person.